Well, well. It's been a bin. I like to store things deep within the elbows of the past. And when I put them in the elbows, nothing's coming back out. Hi there. I'm excited to see you today. I've always wanted to have you as a part of my experience. It's not that I disagree with who you are, or what you're about, or who you'll be. It's that the moments we share are a magic that could only be mass-produced by Disney. And I want you to keep that in mind. You are being mass-produced right now to give me a fabricated love. Thank you. Welcome to the Matt Hawker Show. I'm Matt Hawker. I'm excited to be here today. It's an exciting time. We are entering into a special time. The time is now 9 o'clock. Wow. That's a pretty cool time, isn't it? I have not experienced a time like this since 9 o'clock. There's nothing better than a feather. No, that's not it. There's nothing better than a treasure. No, there's nothing better than a pimple. No, not quite. There's nothing better than a header of an essay. The header of an essay is the quintessential piece to all essays. It is a jubilant aspect for any reader because it's something that I can read, or you can read, and that's it. You're done. You've read the entire essay because the header pretty much sums it all up. If you're actually going out of your way to read essays, you're not doing it right. Frankly, a good title is the difference between an A paper and a B paper in school. For example, when I wrote all of my essays, I just wrote enders, the opposite of a header, and I would turn the essay in upside down. The professor wouldn't realize this because they would only read the ender, thinking it was a header and giving me an A immediately. Meanwhile, I was actually creating some sort of hypnotic effects on the professor. So, for example, since the text was upside down, which they didn't really read, but they probably skimmed over, they were reading leading words that would turn these professors into frogs or cats or cataracts within someone else's eyes or a sandwich, which I would eat because I'm hungry. I basically would do a lot of things to these professors that they don't know about to this day. And it's kind of unfortunate, but I've never really liked the educational system, so I want to do everything I can to remove it from power, and I want to do everything I can to make it inconsequential. Anyway, today's show is sponsored by Wacky Larry's Mattress Emporium and Yogurt Podium, so I'm going to go ahead and give him the mic for a moment to talk about that. So that's the advertisement for the show. It's how we stay afloat, if you will. He is literally holding me above water, and I am drowning him. I'm a big boy. Anyway, Wacky Larry.
Oh, hey there, this is Wacky Larry coming at you live from the Matt Hawker Show. Now, usually I do advertisements. I'm not used to being on live radio, but I just wanted to let you all know that today at Wacky Larry's Mattress Emporium and Yogurt Podium, I'll be selling yogurt on mattresses. That's right. If you're looking for a mattress with some yogurt, you can eat the yogurt on the mattress. You can rub it all over the mattress and you can lick it up. Wow. Wacky Larry's Mattress Emporium and Yogurt Podium. If you want a mattress and yogurt podium coming to your town, send me an email at Wacky Larry at larrywacky.larrywacky.wacky. Anyway, with all that in mind, I'm going to give this back to Matthew, who will then...
Thank you, Wacky Larry. That was a great live advertisement. Thank you. Wacky Larry, everybody, of the Mattress Emporium and Yogurt Podium fame.
Wow.
We have a lot of fun here. A lot of fun. You with me. I'm on my computer right now, actually. So today we're going to be having some fun, and I'm going to go to fun.fun to figure out how to do that. So let's see here. It says on fun.fun, in order to have fun, you must shave your hair off your body. Okay. All right. I guess I can do that. I don't have a. Do I have a knife anywhere? I don't know. So, all right, we'll skip that one. We'll just say that one's checked off. Okay. The next step is to blow your nose. I do have a tissue here. Let me see what's happening. That's a lot of fun. Okay. The next step is to pour water on your head. I don't have any water. No. I haven't had water in a few days now. Okay, well, the next step is to email your ex-girlfriend, find her address, and eat her feet. I'll be right back. Just a moment. I'll be right back. 1 second. Wow, that was pretty good. That was delicious. Wow, I had a lot of fun doing that. Feet are really good if you put a little garlic powder on those. Oh God, I love garlic powder. Dice up some onions, put that on there, and then a little oregano, some cottage cheese. It all goes on there. So let's see what the next step is. All right, the next step. No, this one's a weird one. Tattoo David Bowie onto your left shoulder. Huh. I already have him on my right shoulder. That might be a little too much David Bowie. Okay, well, those are some fun things to do. That sounds pretty fun. I like fun. Yeah, that's pretty. Hello, I'm David Bowie. All right. So, today we're going to be reading another Clifford review. I love Clifford. I'm a big fan of the work and collection of Clifford the Big Red Dog by Norman Bridwell, a fantastic author who has certainly changed my life. He has given me opportunities like no other to expand my mind and open my third and seventh eye. The one eye, the one I haven't been able to open that Norman Bridwell has made great efforts to do is my testicle eye, which is beneath the balls. I can't do that one yet, but I'm definitely getting there. All right, so today's book we're going to be reviewing is Clifford, We Love You, parentheses, Clifford the Big Red Dog, end parentheses. So, sorry about that. Okay. Clifford, We Love You, parentheses, Clifford the Big Red Dog, end parentheses. Is it called an end parentheses? I mean, should I call the first parentheses start parentheses? I don't know. I mean, really, C's also sounds kind of plural. You know what I mean? So it, maybe I should just call it a parenthesis. But then it sort of sounds like gendered, like a parenthesister. You know what? Parentha this, and then parentha that. Oh, see, I got some ideas. Okay. Anyway, this is a review for Clifford, comma, we love you, parenthesis. Oh my God. Parenthesis. Clifford, the big red dog, parentha that. Clifford's first step into polygamous relationships was rough, to say the least. After becoming a devout Mormon, women, and some men, quickly flocked to his small Tennessee cottage to interlope and procreate. Clifford was tossing the old dogskin around for about 40 nights until things just got a little too heavy. To zoom in a bit, Clifford had spent so long thrusting through the kitchen window that he failed to realize his To zoom in a bit, Clifford had spent so long thrusting through the kitchen window that he failed to realize his Rudolph nose knob had already completely obliterated all his many lovers in the very first swoop in. Along with the house, Clifford was literally thrusting into a window frame wedged over his oval tomato. But Bridwell takes advantage of this to bring up some important philosophical implications, as well as a critical frame on Mormonism. Is it true polygamy when you've gone doggy style on an entire house? Clifford may have had multiple mates, but they had all coagulated into one being after being crushed by Clifford's smaller, big red dog. Specifically, they had merged with the house. Can true polyamory exist despite wiping out your significant others without a second thought? Sure. Clifford was physically a necrophiliac, but emotionally and mentally he was still in love with the many lovers his Mormon faith allotted. Did the house go to heaven, considering it had synthesized with the many souls of many women and men crushed by Clifford? These are circumstances of a greater issue that plagues Americans today, and rightfully so, an important product of our political discussions concerning the future of the American way. We must look deeper into the struggles of Mormon dogs thrusting into homes, despite its sanctity as a religious act. The debate of religious freedom lives on through Bridwell's important breakthrough work on the real-life stories of Clifford's perpetual thrust into the remains of all those who hope to cherish him. Everyone loves Clifford. He's so cute. Aww. I rate Clifford, we love you. Parentha this, Clifford, the big red dog. Parentha that, 1 out of 5 stars. Wow. What a great review. And I really feel like we're taking a lens onto Norman Bridwell's corpse and just a knife and digging out all of that intellect and just eating it. And that's an exciting thing. There's nothing better than consuming a dead author's brain. You really get a lot of information that way. So that's exciting and fun, and I'm happy to do it. There's a lot of obsession with Clifford out there, and I am the most obsessed. I put on a dog suit every now and then, and I hump chairs, furniture, and legs. And I hump chairs, furniture, and legs as much as possible just to get the dog out of me and spew my little dog seeds everywhere in hopes that one day I could make a real Clifford. Excuse me. But that's neither here nor there. It's neither there nor here, and it's neither somewhere nor nowhere. It just is, really. And I'm okay with that if you are. So, we've done our review. We've done our little talks, you and I. Today we're going to be having an interview. Today I'm bringing on the show a very special guest. So why don't we just quiet down? We put on our silent masks. We take our happy pills and we tune in to one of the greatest interviews of our time. Let's dig in. Welcome to the show. I'm Matt. This is the Matt Hawker Show. How are you? How are you?
I'm
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I just ate a really big meal.
Is that coming out for you pretty all right? Are you hearing that okay? Okay, hold on. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead.
Well, I just ate a really big meal. Had a pizza shoved inside of a hamburger. Wasn't bad. 8 out of 10. I'll do it again. And that burger gave me a bit of the itis. Kind of feeling real drowsy-like. Here I am, kneeling on the floor. How are you?
All right, in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Matt Hawker Show. I'm Matt Hawker. Today we have on a very special guest. No other podcast has been able to claim him yet, but I managed to pull a couple strings and glue them to his back, and now he is mine in every way possible. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay. Did you have to use Gorilla Glue?
Yeah, I did.
God, that stuff expands and it just gets everywhere. It's a nightmare.
All right, hold on a second. There's some production issues here. All right, so 3, 2, 1. Hey there. Welcome to the Matt Hawker Show. I have on me and this guest here. So just a quick question for you. Do you think that there's any suggestion that ISIS was going to be created based on the Bible?
Well, depends on whose Bible you're reading.
Let's say King James Bible. Was there any foresight there? I feel like they got a lot right. I mean, what did that predicted, like, tadpoles becoming frogs, evolution.
Well,
Star Wars.
I mean, King James, he was around in the 1700s. So I don't know if he had any authority as to say what would happen back in Jesus times.
Jesus, so is this like pre JT or like pro JT?
I think it's pro JT, but he's merely going off a conjecture.
So do you think like Jesus was like the chosen sperm?
I think he was the sperm that had a little bit extra.
Well, maybe not though. Like the way I see it. All right, so you got Virgin Mary, right? And she's just taken all this God spunk at once. And was each sperm like an individual Jesus, so nothing could go wrong? I mean, like hear me out here for a second. Okay, so God is like an omnipresent force, right? So if I was God and I wanted to make sure that there was no problems whatsoever, I would make sure all of my sperm was basically Jesus. But you get where I'm going with this here. I mean,
well, that would also depend on whether he was. All
right, so we have 3, 2, 1, and welcome to the show. I'm Matt Hawker. Today I have on pants, and I'm wearing them. So, how does it feel to be talking to a guy wearing pants?
Well, I mean, there's a bit more of a formal tone. If he weren't wearing pants, things would probably be a little bit more casual and intimate.
All right, like the tone of my pants?
Well, I mean, do your pants usually have tones?
Was that a rhetorical question?
I mean, are you going to give me a rhetorical answer?
Do you want me to rhetorically touch you?
I mean, why else did you bring me here? I'm down with the clown.
Who's the clown? Okay, so Virgin Mary, she's got all this Jesus spunk in her, but there's only one chosen Jesus sperm. So was that sperm always Jesus? Like, was Jesus like a product of, like God and Virgin? You know what I'm saying? Like, something's just not adding up here.
Well, that's also you're assuming that he was giving her nothing but the seed. He may have pre-made his own little thing and just
like a pre-cum Jesus.
I mean,
like if he pulled out, was there just like Jesus all over her stomach?
You're assuming that Jesus is half a Mary. For all you know, it's all God, and he just put it in her.
Well, hear me out for a second. Hear me out. You know the old nursery rhyme, Mary had a little lamb? What if the little lamb was like the splooge on her back after like God pulled out and just let loose all over her? You know what I'm saying? Like that's like Mary's little lamb.
Are we saying he's like a garden hose, fire hose? Or,
Well, I don't want to brag or anything, but oh God, yeah. So I mean, maybe I don't know. I'm honestly not sure. So these are sort of the things that I was hoping you might be able to answer for me. Since
what do you think God has to think about in order to get off? Because he's been around for eons. He's had
a $5 footlong from Subway.
Ooh, it's getting me in the mood right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying here. Or maybe Ronald Reagan. I mean, if
knocking down the Berlin Wall with his junk.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine so. I mean, I don't know. Like, if I was God, I think Ronald Reagan would get me off pretty easily.
I mean, he does have a legendary, enormous Johnson.
Yeah, absolutely. And look at his smile.
And I mean nice that as LBJ.
Huh? Do you want like a little blowjob?
No, like Lyndon B. Johnson.
Oh.
He is the offspring of Ronald Reagan's junk.
Yeah. I have a theory for you. Maybe you can help me figure this out because I'm trying to brush up on my history. That's why I have you on the show today. So the phrase and term lass, is that just like a shorter way of saying little ass? Was that sort of like a hidden insult towards, women, like an older form of misogyny that just became, integrated in common culture and forgotten?
No, I think
wee little ass, like that.
Well, no, I think it has to do with the dog Lassie. How it was just everyone's bitch, did anything you wanted it to. So lass, I think, is a conjunction of
wee little lassie,
and ass. So it's
well, what if the dog had like a little ass at birth and they named
bitch
it? Well, no, I'm still
whose only purpose in life is to do backflips.
Okay, you can't be an ass bitch. Like that just doesn't make it. That's just kind of.
I mean, there are women who only want it up the Hershey Highway.
What does that have to do? What do you? No. Hold on. Back up. So, can a butt be a bitch? That doesn't make sense to me. More like a butt can't be a dog. A dog has a butt though. But my point, so let's back up here. So what if? Could you be
you can draw a lot of things on someone's butt.
No,
it is a blank canvas.
No, but maybe like no. But I think this is gender neutral, really. Like like I have a lass bitch, a little ass bitch, on my behind. That's what it is. It's a little ass bitch, and I poop out of it, and I sit on it, and I do a lot of things with it. Like that's sort of where I'm going with this here. That's what I'm leaning toward overall. All right, 3, 2, 1, and welcome to the Matt Hawker Show. I'm Matt Hawker. I got a lot of great things happening. First of all, I have some money. I put that away, and
saving money's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I folded my clothes. I got those in a decent place. Those are comfortable where they are currently.
Yeah, folded clothes, nice and orderly.
Yeah.
No one likes chaos.
Unless
you're an anarchist, in which fuck you.
Yeah, I ate my right testicle last night.
Good source of protein, testicles.
Yeah, absolutely. That's it.
Suck on that, ladies. You can't eat your right ovary.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the only things that we have an advantage in terms of the male woman, concept here.
Best thing now is he can go by the nickname Ace.
I prefer the nickname Beta.
Well, I mean,
I'm always, I think, beta really should be the dominating term. When someone says you're a beta, isn't that kind of like almost a compliment? Like you came out before everyone else. Like, you're before the final product.
Yeah. But what about alpha?
Well, I mean, no one likes an alpha. No one cares. No one is like screaming to go, deal with an alpha. They only care about the beta. No one ever goes play my alpha. They always go check out the beta. And everyone swarms in droves to play betas.
Yeah, but then you fast forward a year later, all the extra stuff has already come out, and
how do you fast forward? Now you're
dealing with omegas. How do you fast forward time? Well, you rub your thighs together at the right frequency, and you die.
Show me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. All right. Well, thank you for being on. That was an excellent story. I don't really even know where to begin with that. So why don't you and I listen to this interview, and then let's just go a little further on that. Let's take a listen, shall we? I think this interview is much more prevalent in dissecting what you really meant by that. Welcome to the Matt Hawker Show, home of the Matt Hawker Show. Can I take your... Welcome to Matt Hawker... Well...
Speak softly.
What do you want?
I'm here for you to
what do you...
take my order.
Okay. All right. So today we have the 2-for-1 special. We have 2 Matt Hawkers with a side of anchovies. We drizzle the whole thing in a nice vinaigrette. We put it in an oven-baked oven for about 30 minutes, and then we take it out and we lather it in lard. How does that sound to you today?
This oven-baked oven you're talking about, is it easy bake oven?
Yes.
That's no good. That's no good.
How can I make it better?
Well, I have this coupon here. It said I could get 1.5 Matt Hawkers for 1.5 times the Matt Hawker value.
Unfortunately, that coupon has expired at this time. However, we do have a coupon for expired coupons. You bring in 3 expired coupons, and we will coupon the coupon.
I only have 1 expired coupon, though.
Can you get 2 more?
Can you point me out to where I can pick up 2 more?
No, I unfortunately cannot. This is uncomfortable for you as it is for me, I'm sure. May I ask you vacate the premise, please?
Can I at least get my hawk fries?
Yeah, I got some hawk fries for you. Sure. Do you want some dog biscuits on those?
Oh, well, they're not hawk fries unless there are dog biscuits on it.
Yeah, of course.
And sprinkles.
Oh, absolutely. Now, do you want star sprinkles, or do you just want, your standard sprinkle set?
I want those little ball bearing ones that, chew through your teeth with every bite.
Yeah, no, of course. And would you like to eat this while wearing the traditional chainmail?
Well, the chainmail is a new tradition as far as my people are concerned.
Right.
I don't know if you are aware of this, but it was the Matt Hawker.
So tell me your story.
The Matt Hawker institution went ahead and acquired.
Right.
It acquired my toasty bits.
Right.
My toasty bits.
I see. Interesting.
Incorporation.
I see. Well, that was riveting. Thank you for that.
Have you had my toasty bits?
Yes, I have, but I would prefer not to talk about that on the show. This is more of a comedy show and less of a, our sexual role play thing.
Wait, what?
Huh? What?
Where'd you get the sexual bit from?
Oh no, sorry.
They're toasty. They're not testy.
Hold on a second. No, it's fine. My apologies. I got a little caught up in the moment here. So what's your background? Tell me where you originated from. Let's hear the origin story.
I come from a small backwater town in Virginia. That's really all about. It's a town literally named Backwater.
Oh, interesting. So is this because there's a lot of water on backs, or is it raining a lot?
It's mostly because we can't keep the water on our backs. We're very, very lazy. We can't move the water at all.
I see. Well, why have you considered drinking it and then moving that water?
Why didn't we think about drinking? I think basically if someone suggested it sarcastically once upon a time, and then
So once upon a time, you guys couldn't carry water, and that's where we're at. That's the story.
Yeah, you won't find Backwater on any map because we don't have cartographers there.
That makes sense.
The other thing too.
I imagine the cartographers left and got jobs elsewhere.
Somewhere else where they could keep water on their backs.
Can the cartographers put water on a map? Can they draw it out?
They wouldn't be very good cartographers if they could only draw land.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite bird?
My favorite bird is the Arctic tern.
Oh, wow! That took a turn for interesting, huh? That was wow. Thank you for that. Have you ever eaten one before?
They're a little gamey.
I see. Interesting.
Fun fact.
Indeed.
Fun fact, birds that are gamey
Indubitably.
are most frequently hunted as a sport, as game. That's where the term comes from.
Quite. Do you,
It's science. I looked it up in a science book once.
Scientology?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm with you there. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, thank you for that. So, really, I guess, So here's the issue that I really want to talk about today. Basically, I found my brother's head recently.
Was it attached to his body?
Yeah. So
Okay.
there were no issues there. The real issue was that he told me I was ugly, and I cried for about 3 hours after that.
Well, you aren't ugly. I'm looking at you right now. You are solid specimen.
Oh, so you look at me and you say, now there's a guy that's just solid.
Yep. You are not all gaseous or liquid.
Mm-hmm. Would you describe me as amorphous in any way?
I mean, who isn't?
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. And how would you describe yourself?
I would say that I am a go-getter.
I see.
I go and I get her,
Well, yeah, no, of course. Where do you? I'm a don't take her. I don't take her. I just don't.
I mean, what do you do if you don't? You don't take her out? Like you guys stay in? Is that how that works?
Well, no, I took her out already, and now I just don't take her. I just left, and I don't take her anywhere anymore. She doesn't talk to me at this point in time.
It would help if you took the gag off.
Yeah, that's a fair point, but I feel it's an aesthetic choice at this point, really.
I mean, it really ties the room together.
I like to think so.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever have you ever considered wearing one as a tie? Because I've been thinking about that lately. Like, do you think that would be a nice choice?
Whenever I wear a tie, I like to die. That's
Is that some kind of lie?
only if you
Are you high?
sigh.
Bye. That was great. Thank you. How about one more interview? Tell me. That was great. Thank you so much for being on the show. Hey, how about you and I take a listen in on this interview? Tell me what you think of this. Hey there, welcome to the Matt Hawker Show. Hey there, happy to be here. Wow, so where did you come from? Well, I came from you. I'm being interviewed by you right now. I'm a creation of your mind. Oh, wow, that's great. Happy to hear that. How are the kids? How's the family? They're fantastic. Wow, that's awesome. So your name is, let me make sure I'm saying this right, Matt Hawker. Yeah, that is correct. It is Matt Hawker. It's been my name for many a year. I would say it's been my name for a year. I did get it changed. Oh, wow, that's interesting. What was your name before that? It was Matt Hawker. Oh, okay. I see why you would want to change that inflection. A little hard to say if you're just trying to have a casual conversation. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a very surreal thing. Definitely not something I'm a fan of or take fancy to. But hey, you deal with the cards you're dealt. You know what I mean? Well, not really. You put down the hand, you folded it, and you drew a new hand because you changed your name. Yeah, but you deal with the cards you redraw. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know what you mean. So, do you have any secrets about your life that you wanted to share? Just one, actually. I used to be a fireman. Oh, wow, really? How was that? It was hot. That's a good one. No, it was really, really hot. All the time. There were a lot of bulging muscles just rippling through outfits. Oh, that's what you mean by hot. Yeah, they all lit on fire, and they were like trying to get out of it, and I just sort of watched their just pulsing muscular forms just bend and morph through the flames. It was inspiring. Hey, wait a second. Yeah. What is it? Something strange. What do you mean? I feel like I'm in an interview within another interview within another interview, and it's all going to just unwrap soon.
How are
Well,
you?
that sounds kind of dumb.
I mean,
What are you talking about? I don't know. Like, I feel like this isn't me. I'm not me, and you're not you. No, I mean, I'm definitely me. I don't know what your problem is. No.
Okay, go ahead.
Something strange is happening. This isn't right.
Is that coming out?
Well, it's sure not left. No. Hey, no more puns at the moment. Hold on a second. So, if I'm here, but I was also in a greater interview before this, which is part of an even greater interview.
I could
8 out of 10.
get
Where are
1.5
we?
Matt Hawkers for
You don't know Matt?
1.5 times.
I don't. Oh,
Unfortunately, that coupon has
you're about to find out.
However, we do
Oh.
have
Wait,
a coupon for expired.
Matt?
You bring in
How are
3
you?
expired coupons.
What do you mean? Oh,
3, 2.
you'll see.
I only
One.
have one.
I can't see. This is a podcast. There's no visuals.
We have on a very special
Oh.
guest.
You'll
no other
hear.
podcast has been able to
Oh,
find
oh,
him yet, but
oh.
I managed to
Oh my God.
pull a couple strings.
This isn't right. I'm not right.
Sure.
I'm gonna reverse into my normal.
So
Welcome to the Matt Hawker Show. I'm Matt Hawker. All right, well, everyone, thank you for tuning in today. As you know, we are eating bacon together off of a saucepan in Korea. We're in a nice little cafe right now, and all of this is taking place there. It's a beautiful day outside today. We are entering a high of 74 with a low of 63. That's perfect light jacket weather for those of you that are interested, especially with the nice cool breeze rolling through. I got to say, I'm not a fan of the area that much, but, we do what we got to do. We have to oblige by the circumstances that are presented before us by those around us. And I'm not a big fan of it. I know you're not either, but hey, I'll do what I have to do. You deal with it. Anyway, you can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/Matt Hawker Show, on Facebook at facebook.com/The Matt Hawker Show. We are on YouTube, and I don't know what the link to that is, whatever. You can find me on patreon.com/The Matt Hawker Show, and I'm on every website in existence as Matt Hawker. Anyway, something like that. I gotta poop. I'll see you later. Bye.
This is a dining experience. It was quite the experience. The dining was subpar. We went to there was a theme that was going on with that restaurant district.
Right.
There was a red robin and a green turtle.
Right.
I think next week there's going to be a purple bluebird, because that makes sense.
Right.
So me and my friend Dewey, we go over to Red Robin because, yeah, I mean it's in the tagline. Yum.
Right. No. I've seen that.
I go to Red Robin and I expect to go yum.
Right. No, of course.
That day,
Yeah.
it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah. No. I'm feeling you.
We go in, the two of us, and we sit down and
Yeah.
we're having a jovial time. We're talking talking any number of things, and we have a waitress who seems polite, seems nice, and she comes over. She says, "Oh, well, here's the menu stuff. We get the menu. And we're kind of looking through it, and it's just like, oh, well, what would you like to drink?" And I go with a nice beer. I mean, I don't like to make it too public, but I do enjoy a nice beer every now and again. And he enjoys himself a nice iced tea, not a Long Island iced tea. I should go ahead and specify that.
Yeah, yeah.
He was not being a drinker that day.
Right.
So, and are you okay, sir?
Yeah, yeah. No,
Is my story hard to take? I mean,
no.
It's hard to recount it.
I can take it all. Keep putting it in there.
Okay.
Let's keep
It's
going.
coming in.
Let's bring it in there.
So we get our drinks. We order an appetizer. It's still it's fine. It's good.
That's fine. Yeah.
And we order our sandwiches. And I gotta tell you, I don't have a lot of self-control because Dewey orders an extra patty.
Oh, Dewey orders the extra patty.
He orders an extra
Dewey
patty. Yep.
gets the patty.
Yep. He knows how to do it. He's getting extra patty. And you know what I said?
Bastard.
I said I want an extra patty.
No, of course.
But what's the price? What's the price of this extra patty? Is it going to cost my soul? I don't say that. I'm not really that melodramatic outside of work.
Right. No, of course. No melodrama here whatsoever.
But, I am curious. How much is this extra patty
I'm
going to
curious
cost?
too.
Oh, I don't know. It might be $2.99. And it's like,
She doesn't know.
she doesn't know. But she said that she
The
would.
waitress.
Yeah, but she said she'd go and check. She'd go find out for us. I'm okay with this. I'm like, okay, once you know, go ahead and let me know. And I'm thinking, well, $2.99 for a extra patty. That's a bit on the hefty side, but you know what?
No, that's hefty.
I'm just that crazy. I could eat that.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So we go ahead. We are waiting for her to come back, and she's serving like the tables around us. So she's in the area, but she just isn't really checking back in on us. And the next thing we know, our burgers have come out. 2 patties.
Are you kidding me?
Yep. We never got the actual price check.
Never.
We never signed off on this.
So let me make sure I get this right. She just brings out 2 patties.
Not her, but one of the...
Oh, someone else
One-
brings out
I mean, it's a team effort.
a team effort of screwing the little guy here.
Yes.
Big brother patty man is just, flinging patties left and right. You have no idea what's coming out there. You don't know what you're putting in your mouth.
Well, an extra patty, hopefully.
Well, yeah, but you don't know what the price. Well, you don't know what.
I don't know if I'm putting $3 worth of extra patty in my mouth or 2 or what.
You can't make a deal with the devil until you sign the contract. You know what I'm saying? That's just ridiculous.
Definitely.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry for what happened, and
It's not even done yet. This gets deeper.
let's keep going down this hole then.
This keeps getting deeper.
I got a shovel. I'm willing to go as far down as it takes.
Every time I think I've hit rock bottom, someone throws me a shovel.
Let's go into the lava and burn.
Mm-hmm. Are we playing Minecraft?
We can.
Okay. I look forward to that.
Not right now, though.
Yeah. There's still a story.
Right.
So we get our extra patties, and we're like,
patties.
well, we got the patties. We'll go ahead and eat.
Yeah.
But remember that iced tea and remember that beer I had.
Oh, I don't, but yeah, no, I remember.
They were coming up empty. They are put on the side of the table.
On the side?
Side of the table where it's easy for...
Describe the table for me. Set the scene.
Okay, so it was about this long and this wide.
Right. No, I got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying here.
That's very descriptive for
no,
people.
that about sums it up.
So we put it out because it's like, well,
Yeah.
obviously people can see, hey, there's an empty glass here. Something needs to be done with it.
Something has to be done with the glass.
But alas, no one would answer our call. Also, the ketchup was running out. I had to go to another table to get another thing of ketchup.
Are you telling me that you had to go to another table for some ketchup?
I had to be the agent.
That is disgusting. Who would do this? What kind of man? What kind of... Just okay. I'm sorry. I got a little. I'm a little caught up in this at the moment.
I was the man. I was the man for the job that day.
Yeah, you had a job and you did the job.
Yeah. So Dewey's had enough. I've had enough. We think that there needs to be some managerial, what's the word I'm thinking of? Managerial
Managering.
Yes. I was thinking of an N word. Well, IN
Yeah. No.
intervention. It's like divine intervention, but only for Red Robin. I don't think that manager has
another
any divine
in-word
providence over.
is instance or integer. Those are both in-words.
Yeah.
Another in-word is in,
Mm-hmm.
and then another in-word is instance.
Yep.
So just something to let you know.
Another N word is incompetent.
Oh,
I put the N in incompetent.
I see.
Mhm.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway,
Yeah. No. Anyway.
managerial
Anyway.
intervention. Now that I can think of the word proper, or managerial managering,
No.
whatever works.
Whatever works. Yeah. Of course.
And it's, well, we're like, we need to get our ketchup. We haven't gotten drink refills, and we're eating burgers. It would be nice to have a drink to drink.
Oh, of course. It'd be
I
very
mean,
nice to have that drink.
that's just common sense. And we got our extra patties without a price check. That was the one that hurt the most. And to her credit, she said, "Well, the
Sounds like
patties,
so far.
the patties are like, no charge for those." And I'm like, "Oh, thank goodness."
Yeah, I know, because I was going to say the only sense so far was the extra cents on those patties.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out, though, there was no common sense there either.
Yes, but alas, it was not to be.
I just had a whole episode about Lass.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
the our waitress did appear with the manager there.
Uh-oh.
Is everything okay? And
Wait, who said is everything okay?
the waitress who
The
was
waitress,
waitressing.
not the manager. The manager was like, what?
The manager was
leaning
already
over?
talking. The manager was already in crisis control mode.
He was clearly.
Yep, and it's like, is everything okay? No, it isn't.
No, of course not. It's not okay at all.
We wound up getting a new waitress.
What did they do to the old waitress? Put it send her to the gulags? Like, what?
I think so. No, she was still walking around. Maybe that was a robotic double, though. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we got a new waitress, and we were promised a free dessert. And I said, well, I already signed my soul to the devil for the...
Give us one moment. We now have to go to a scheduled advertisement.
Red Robin Yum.
All right, and we're back.
Okay. So those delicious, delicious shakes. I asked for a small one because I'm trying to watch my girlish figure
No, of course.
because,
You get too big of a shake, then you just get an earthquake.
Yeah.
You don't want to shake things up that much. You want to keep it small. I get it.
it's a milk quake.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, classic milk quake.
Yes. And so I'm like, I just want a small. She turns to my friend, would you like a large as well? Implying that I ordered a large. I was a little taken aback, but then again, I'm like, it's free. I'll take one for the team. And despite them being free, they did wind up on the check. So we had to talk about that. And we basically just decided that, yeah, we're probably not going back to Red Robin for a little while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for the story. And for those listening at home, I hope you learned something tonight about safety precautions and honoring those that care deeply for you and who trust you with their own experiences. Thanks for being on this Matt Hawker Show. And I will...
It's a very special episode.
Absolutely.
To me, anyway,
Of
because
course.
I'm on it.
And we'll honor your memory always.
Wait, what does that mean?
We'll honor your memory always.